The last year and a half has been a hard year for me. A lot of changes, a lot of pain, a lot of realization that maybe I was creating a world that I wanted to see. It was not reality. And to have to realize that maybe I believed in someone else more than they believed in themselves was hard. I'm a fixer. That did not go real well. So that has my marriage has taken a pretty big toll. I had to learn to leave that to God. That I had always tried to see the best in my whole family and never want anybody to fall. But the only person that fell was me. And which led to feeling not worth anything, unlovable. It's just been hard. And then I knew through church to come back and stay active in church, get back into CR. And when I started to do that, all the tools that I had learned were still there. And I was met with open arms. And everybody has been so wonderful. I'm just totally blessed because it was like they heard before I even got it out that I was having a bad day. And when I didn't want to live anymore, they gave me lots of reasons to live. I had not had to go house hunting by myself in a long time. And my pride stood in the way. So I slept in my car at the hospital. Reported every day for my infusion therapy. So as long as I was showing up, they didn't say anything. But then I had to swallow that pride. And it was a lot to come up with, first month's rent, deposit. You got to worry about groceries. When you're living out of your car, you don't need groceries. So with CR in the church, everybody's just kind of walked through it with me, that nobody has treated me dumb. They've understood that I didn't know what to do, where to go. And I'm smarter than that. But it's hard. I wanted to give the best care I could for my mom. And I was feeling like I let her down. But then the church was right there to tell me that I hadn't let anybody down. And so when I got serious and had a talk with God, the miracles that started happening they've been unreal. I had lived at a place where there was a young guy that lived there, and we didn't quite see eye to eye because I am a mother, and I thought he ought to behave like a good kid. And he was just being himself. And so we kind of, when ways split, I hadn't seen him. And one day I pulled up to Sonic and he was there. And I thought, oh, okay, because he waited on us. And I just asked him how he was doing. And he said, I want to show you something. And he pulled a cross out from under his shirt. And I was so excited. And then when we went to get our place to live, I'm right next door to his mom and dad. And just in getting our place to rent, the people that I've ran into that I've seen them before, but I've had a chance to talk to them about my relationship with God. And I'm going through some medical stuff that I've always gone through medical stuff, I think. But I'm getting ready for a surgery on the 26th. And it's, in their eyes, it's very touch and go. In mine, it's a win-win. So I'm not real sad about it. But even through that, I've kept my faith in God. He has not let me down at all. Last week I was septic, but you know, how does septic act? So I have God. He walked me through it, and I'm here. I guess I have a big job. As I'm real big on songs and writing things down, and there was one that, the first thing I read this morning, it says, expect a miracle, he'll do it for you. And then it said, 4 healing superpowers. You turn shame into compassion, neediness into secure vulnerability, triggers into inner guidance, and you pivot possibility into reality. And it just, I had got to the point where I felt alone. And I'm not used to asking for help because I can do this. You know, even if it's moving a refrigerator, I got it. I don't want to ask for help. But God has shown me that He can't work if I'm in the way. And, you know, when you throw your hands up and say, I'm done, He says, great, move. Get out of my way. And I'm real stubborn there because I'm a what if. What if I don't help him? What if I do? You know, he does not need my help. And this last year and a half has shown me that the biggest thing that I am surrounded by people full of love. And if I'm alone, it's because I choose to be alone. And I don't know that I have ever felt so loved in so long. And it makes my days fun to get up. I'm not afraid anymore. And the challenges are, I can welcome them now. And I was one that couldn't, if I couldn't do something, I'm not about to tell you. And so this has shown me to stop. There's people out there listening and other people that need all of us because there's somebody else going through it. So everything that everybody's done, you're my blessing. And I can't think of any place else I'd rather be. Love you.